do a recap about what you're saying about religion before still, because that's just like.
Yeah, I was thinking,
No.
I don't even.
No. It was like how religion was brought in to bring order.
Yeah.
Amongst all the fuckery. Pretty much.
I think the last thing I said was that I understand why people need religion if it's something to hold on to.
Yeah.
Because then, otherwise, the questions would be endless.
Yeah.
And that's when people start digging deep and researching and all of this. Like, I do have endless questions, but I'm okay with those questions not being answered. Because that's not my purpose in life, to figure out how I'm here and how the existence was created. That's not my purpose in life. I don't need to spend hours of my day trying to figure it out, because it's not going to make no difference. And I'll never really be able to find the true answers. I can only have a belief, and that's it.
And what about religion and stuff?
Well,
obviously, it's speaking about like spirituality and religion, like which one are you more leaning towards, basically? Or is it?
I lean towards my own kind of combination of spirituality, a bit of science. Yeah, I don't really lean on religion so much. On a particular religion, I guess my family would say that Christian, like, the only person that really properly goes to church is my grandma. She's from a different era. Like when I was younger, like I was made to go to church. Like you go with your mum, like you got a choice.
Yeah, you just have to go.
But as I grew older and I started to just pray things and recognize how people that go to church actually behave, like they're not the most godly people.
Okay.
Also, there are questions that the Bible can't answer and that church can't answer. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so, and then there's certain things that aren't explained in the Bible. Like, obviously, the Bible believes that Adam and Eve were the first people on earth, but I believe in evolution. And I've had this discussion with my sister, like, because she goes to church. She's, like I say, maybe the past 4 years is when she started properly going. But prior to that, she wasn't really like a church goer. And I said to her, obviously, you go to church, so you believe in the Bible and what it says. But then, what's your take on how the world was formed? Where is heaven and hell? Why is there so much evidence that shows that we as humans derived from like animals? Where does that tie in with the Bible? She was like, yeah, that's the thing. With church, you have to kind of not take it with a pinch of salt, but understand that it is a belief and there may be other things outside of that belief. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely hear you.
But some people are closed-minded and they only believe what the Bible says and they're not interested in any of the other questions that one could ask. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like I've got too many questions to be going to a church or wherever every single Sunday listening to somebody tell, say this, that and the other. I feel like I've got a relationship with God. And when I say God, I don't mean a Christian God or this God, but a higher being. And it's funny because when I was younger, like my dad is pretty much atheist, he doesn't go to church or whatever, and when you ask him like, okay, so what do you believe? He said, I believe there's a higher being, some sort of God. And we all sort of used to be like, oh, not that he's crazy, but like, oh, it's just ridiculous. But as I grew older, I now understand what he meant. He didn't look into spirituality to understand what he was saying, but he just knew how he felt.
Yeah.
Whereas the difference is I've looked at certain things and explored spirituality, and I'm able to connect certain dots, and that's why I feel this way. Not just for the sake of feeling like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it makes more sense to me. I connect with it more, I resonate with it more. So, what do you believe?
Like, yeah, man, I believe, like, obviously I think a lot of the journey is pretty much the same as what you said. Obviously you're forced to go into church and stuff like that, you don't really have a choice. I feel like, I'm not going to say it was pushed onto me, and you know, there were certain things throughout life that it just made me not really believe in religion too much. And that was even, I'll say growing up, but obviously I didn't really think about it too much at the time. And then when you get older, you think about it, like you think about it as a timeline and think about it all as a situation, boy. And then I feel like yeah, religion is it was brought in to get power over the people and try and get more control. There was a book that I was reading that's actually studied in, I don't know what type of thing you call that in uni when they give you books to study in it, but I don't know, do you know what that's called? Oh, like go and take this book on and study that. Anyway, whatever that book is, that there was one book, that same book, he told me to get, so I've got it, I was reading it now. And then it was saying that
It's not my hair.
it was saying that what was it saying? Yeah, no, this book, yeah, was telling me that one time it was talking about religion, and it was talking about basically how certain things are brought in to get power over the people. It said the people have been homogenized through media sources and stuff like this to make people all one people, so they all think the same, they're all programmed to be the same way. And it said also as part of this book, it said that religion was also brought in
to instill fear as well.
Yeah, and power, and to get power over the people and stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll be lying to you if I said I read the whole book. I didn't read the whole book. But when I read that part, I was like, bloody hell, this is a good book still. You know what I mean? I still got it, you know what I mean? It's still there on the shelf and that.
You read enough to understand.
Yeah, you know. So obviously from there, that was like, it was just adding more to my little locker of saying, wow, this religion thing is a bit mad. And then now I'm just seeing like, throughout my life, I'm seeing people, okay, they're turning to religion when life starts getting difficult, when things start getting tough. Like, listen, that shit pisses me off. Like, I have to be honest with you, that shit pisses me off. Innit? Like, why is it only now that you think that, oh yeah, I'm not even trying to disrespect the thing, but why do you think God's only going to save you now? Like, just because something's fucked up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And this is why I said I don't think I could put this on YouTube, but like,
I think it's a psychological thing, because it's like the person in their mind knows they're going to church or they're reading the Bible, so they must be changing or becoming a better person. Things are going to start going well for them. It's like a psychological thing.
This is the other thing which actually...
That's why it's something that gives people hope and something to hold on to.
Yeah, but it adds to my point, like, and this is a little bit of a techie one, but I'm going to talk about it in terms of our current generation. And anyway, so I think our current generation, the people that tend to go to church, and not in a disrespectful or rude way, they tend to be the weaker people that have, not in a rude way, they don't have as much direction as another person might have. From my personal experience, that's what I've seen. Yeah. So now they start going to church to get some direction in their life, to try and seek that further purpose and stuff like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, and I don't have an issue with that myself, but now you're captured because you're vulnerable in a sense. You're vulnerable. You're seeking somebody to guide you. You're seeking somebody to show you, and now you're captured into something that you don't necessarily know if it's what it is for the reality of what it is, you know. And then now this is where it starts getting even more techy now, like Spac Nation.
I was waiting for you to finish so that I could say Spac Nation.
This is exactly what I'm trying to say to you, Spac Nation. This is a prime example. And there's even, I can even bring it back closer to home, Finsbury Park. There's a church, UCKG.
Oh, that awful
that church there as well,
goodness.
Spac Nation and UCKG.
We tried UCKG years ago.
You know, I went there once as well.
Years ago, said we're never coming back here. This place is...
They didn't really do shit to me, like, when I went there. It just seemed like, oh, I don't even know, it was just a little bit of a flimsy thing anyway, but I don't know, man. These things, they capture the youth, they capture the vulnerable people that need something, and then like now Spac Nation, they brainwash them now, and then now you're made to be in this person that you don't even know if that person's the right person to be. I'm hearing loads of stories about how one person's trapped in a marriage, they don't want to be there, but they're staying there just because of the whole church system.
I'm telling you.
You know, and I'm seeing one other guy that I went to school with this guy, he was younger than me.
Yeah.
And me saying that this guy was younger than me, there's no way in the world that like any of these men should really even be getting married. Like this is the dimension I'm trying to put. He was younger than me, and not that much younger, but if I'm not getting married at that time, you definitely shouldn't. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm not even in a rude way. This guy, I see him coming outside the church, UCKG, like man's wearing suit. Man's talking different. This guy is a completely different character. I don't even know who this guy is anymore. And I used to speak to this guy, not every day, but I used to speak to this guy in school. He was cool. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not a thing where we didn't even speak. This guy was acting different. And I was like, what? Oh yeah, I'm getting married in 6 months. I was thinking, what? 6 months as well? It's just getting worse. You know?
They always get married when they're in the church.
That's what I'm trying to say to you, man. This is all crazy, and then obviously all these Spac Nation people are getting scammed up, or 10 bags, 50, whatever bags. That's some madness anyway. Some madness. Bruv, how does a guy, if this guy is even still operating this thing, I'll be pissed off. Like, well, I can't be pissed off in the park. How have they not shut him down by now? So yeah, man, in as a whole, as in I think religion. Sorry, there's another thing as well. Like this is even going to be a little bit controversial as well. Like this.